In today's video, I'm going to talk about the most common menopause symptoms, how they can affect your colleague, and the many unexpected ways that this can impact your organisation. Research shows that those going through perimenopause and menopause can suffer with a variety of symptoms, but the most common ones are 40.3% will suffer with fatigue, 35.1% will suffer with hot flushes, 34.6% will suffer with brain fog, 31.9% will suffer with anxiety and worry, and 29.5% will suffer with insomnia. So how do these symptoms affect your colleagues? Well, any fatigue due to sleep disturbances can affect concentration and memory. This in turn leads to a loss of confidence and additional stress. Stress and fatigue both then contribute towards poor performance, again leading to an increase in anxiety, which leads to more sleep disturbance. And so the cycle for your colleague goes on. Hot flushes are very common, uncomfortable, and embarrassing, which can lead to a reluctance to those attending face-to-face meetings with colleagues and even clients. Mood swings and heightened emotions can affect relationships within the workplace, and again this leads to an increase in stress and anxiety for your colleague. So how can these menopause symptoms affect the organisation? The impact of menopause on economic participation includes things like reduced engagement with work. So what can that actually look like in the workplace? Some examples are reduced job satisfaction, a reduced commitment to an organisation, an increase in sickness absence, and an increased desire to leave work altogether. There's evidence to suggest that menopause symptoms may also have a negative effect on time management, emotional resilience, an ability to complete tasks effectively, lower productivity levels. The menopause survey taken in 2018 highlighted that 76% said that their symptoms were moderately or extremely problematic at work. 20% had said that they had considered leaving work altogether. And this figure increased to 44% for those whose symptoms were extremely problematic. So what would the impact be then if those going through extremely problematic symptoms were to leave the workplace? Well, there's the cost of replacing them. So what is the cost of replacing leavers affected by menopause symptoms? Well, as far back as 2014, the HR magazine revealed that to replace leavers can cost in the region of £30,000, and that including direct recruitment costs. But as well, there's the less tangible elements of bringing a new member of the team up to speed through onboarding, induction, to get them to the required level of the performance of the colleague that has left. So when you bear in mind that those going through menopause may be a senior member of staff, which can mean, depending on how complex the organisation is and the level of the seniority that they had, onboarding and replacement could take an organisation many months. Is it really that big a deal? Well, based on a survey of women over the age of 50 across the UK, and looking specifically at behaviours of those aged 50 to 64, these are from the core menopause age group, there's new report findings that reveal the impact it doesn't stop there, because with over 370,000 working women in the UK that are aged between 50 and 64 admitting that they have left or considered leaving their career because dealing with the symptoms in the workplace is far too difficult for them. So what other impacts are there to be considered? There's absence-related costs. The menopause is costing the UK economy millions every single year. The 2017 UK government report provides a very conservative estimate, and it assumes that 174,200 women will experience severe symptoms, and these severe symptoms will have an effect on their ability to work. So the absence of these women that are aged between 50 and 54 cost the economy at least £7.3 million in absence-related cost. But this estimate didn't include other costs like the symptom-related lateness for work, lost productivity due to medical appointments taken during working hours, or those who have reduced their working hours due to their symptoms. So for employers, there's additional costs of new hires, productivity losses, and potential tribunal costs as well. Now, all of these costs can have a significant impact that could trickle down into the greater economy. The other costs for those leaving employment are the loss of wages, the loss of income, loss of employment. There's also the additional loss, the psychological benefits of being in work. Almost a third of working women within the core menopause age range are reluctantly having to take time out of the working week to alleviate their menopausal symptoms. Now, across the year, this mounts up to over 24 hours, which has a potential productivity loss across the UK female workforce of approximately 14 million working days. So how are the effects of menopause unexpectedly impacting your workplace? Let me help you have comfortable conversations about menopause without the worry of saying or doing the wrong thing. Remember to subscribe and click for notifications of my new videos, and to click the like button too. If you found this video useful and helpful, please share it and tell others about it too.